So I'm coming upstairs to do some work. And this is how much these dogs love their nudie. Just like, okay, part of me is working, but part of me is keeping an eye on nudie. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Vicky. And then her brother's just downstairs. Oh, these dogs.
It's gonna be weird.
It's gonna be just. And then does this piece of glass go up into the ceiling? This is what I'm trying to figure out. Because isn't that gonna look stupid? Or can you angle the piece of glass? Start out thicker and go littler.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can
Well,
start.
I'm just saying, so you're gonna start out 36, but then you get smaller.
Yeah.
And then, so if you have to do a piece of glass right there,
We can just.
it would only be like, well, here's the ceiling. I don't know. So it's gonna literally be a 1 foot piece of glass.
I'm gonna take some measurements and take some pictures.
But this piece, I would like it to start out, I guess if it's gotta be 36.
Yeah, I think it's
Or does it have to be? I know these have to be 36
I think it
by
is
law.
by code.
Yeah, but I don't know
So-
about this one. And that's not. So it could start out at 36? But then
Oh, hi.
smaller.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah, 'cause that's a.
You know, so it starts out here and goes.
Yeah, which we did that.
That's the only way it would look good.
Yeah,
Because there's no way by the time this is 36, it's gonna
it's
be
gonna be in there.
it's
Yeah,
gonna be up here,
yeah.
which would look stupid. I'm not gonna pay for glass to be behind next to
No.
up on the wall.
See the wheels turning.
I don't know. But you see what I'm saying?
And like I said, we can turn this thing sideways. We can cut an angle in the solid piece here and kind of have it stick out like to a point like that at whatever.
Well, and it's not. Shit. Because it's not like that.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? It's,
Right.
it's going to be bigger and then
Taper down.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to go smaller,
Yeah.
smaller. Like I said, I'm not an artist, so I don't know. But like 30. So it start at 36 inches here, and then probably over here is down to like. Because I guess it hooks. I don't know which step you hook it to. Because on this piece it would be hooked. Boom, boom, on the landing.
Right.
So.
And sometimes what we like to do with tricky things like this is we'll get that pink foam board and we'll get the brackets mounted and kind of shave and trim the pink foam board and actually put it in the mounts where it looks like the glass. That way we can mess with it and try to perfect it however we want, and we send that off as a template.
Right.
That's what we like to do sometimes.
So maybe it goes from 26 down to 20, 36 down to 26, or, or 20, or whatever. I don't know, but just bigger.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what I was thinking. What's this look?
And then that way, this little piece would be kind of matched up with the top of the, the landing piece would be matched up with the,
whatever, how small it gets here.
Just run that straight across and kind of be like a little.
Just to keep the dog from falling down or whatever, It's getting harder and harder to motivate him to walk. He keeps thinking he's always gonna fall. I'm like, you're not gonna fall. You got walkers, you got sticks, you got caregivers. You just can't lay in bed and become a vegetable. You gotta keep moving. Moving. Gotta stay active. Crazy days. We're doing drones. Yes. Gonna try to start doing more drone footage for you guys too when we're filming, if at all possible, like in the car, stuff like that. I think it's really cool. Where'd that drone go? There she is. slow. She is doing a good job with it. Yeah. Coming down, coming down. And then she's gonna say she's landing.
Landing.
Okay. She's landing.
Landing.
Hello. Just like that. Yay. Busy, 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 busy morning. So, dealing with stuff going on at the house. Trying to text with the doctor. Need to take Lamar to a hematologist now. He's got some abnormal cells going on. I'm following Tashina down to the freeway because we got to drop her truck off so they can look at her AC, which has been an interesting project here. The last people that worked on her AC didn't know what they were doing, apparently, so we're taking them to my buddy Ross down at Town Center Automotive. He's the best. So, anyways, headed down there. Got to get back because I got workers at the house, and probably got to be talking to Lamar's past hematologist to try to get medical records so we can see if we can compare that to then to now, whatever. Anyways, a lot of moving parts going on right now, but we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. They're still working on the bar area. The guy, I don't think he's bringing it back today. I think he's bringing it back tomorrow. He's making a metal plate that's going to hook the stairwell to the beam. So, got that going on. Still got work going on in my closet. So, yeah, all kinds of stuff. So we got a whole bunch of workers here from High Performance Home that's been working on my wine room AC. So hopefully they've got it figured out now. I think there's 1, 2, at least 4 vehicles hitting here. Lots and lots of people here trying to figure this wine room AC out, which hopefully they've done now. And then we got Diego and Mauricio over here working on the wine room. Not wine room, Jesus, Theresa, bar. It used to be a wine room. That little room in there used to be the wine room. So, taking all that out. They're working on the wood today. Trying to get this ready for the metal plate to be put on tomorrow. And it looks like it has pretty much quit raining. A storm came blowing through. I wasn't here at the time, but I guess a storm came through and knocked all the umbrellas down. Nudie was freaking out. One of them is still laying down back there because it got broke. But I got back here from helping Tashina get her truck down to Ross's, and she was like, Miss Theresa, massive storm blowing everything. So, looks like it's done raining for the day though. Yeah. So, we need to get on with this video. The remnants of a 60-mile-an-hour wind gust. Got the other ones up, but this one didn't make it. So, guess I'll be ordering new umbrellas because I'm sure if I get a new umbrella, these are going to be sun bleached out. So, I'll have to get a new one. And then we've got guys that are upstairs measuring for glass rails. I've already got those 2 rails sold. So whenever we pull them out to put the glass in, I already have those 2 sold to Jack, my IT guy. So I had one glass company measuring on Friday all of this. And then I've got another glass company measuring today. So, yeah. We got Sergio's guys over here getting all this stuck in. So, yep. So, sitting in the new and improved closet. I don't want to say the new closet because this portion back here is not new. This portion over here has always been this way, but we revamped it and we improved it and we added strip lighting and we took out the shoe pods and we created sitting pods, ottomans, whatever you want to call them. Anyways, I just thought this would be a good spot to kind of do a little Motivational Monday talk. Just give you an update with Lamar. He's been feeling really tired and out of breath these last months. I don't know, ever since his fall last year. But what's weird is I keep saying, and this is the trainer side of me, I keep saying, you've had almost right now 10 months worth of PT. You should be getting stronger. But he feels very out of breath when he's in the pool. They've checked his heart. So anyways, we've been checking his blood lately. And, you know, a few years ago, 4 years ago, whatever, 4 or 5 years ago, they figured out that he has this JAK mutation that causes his white blood cell count to be higher than normal, which always seems like you have an infection, but this JAK mutation keeps it elevated. And so they put him on this medication years ago called hydroxyurea or something like that. They left him on it too long. It destroyed his red blood cells. Then he became anemic. Then he needed blood transfusions. Anyways, here we go again. He's been battling UT infections, urinary tract infections, because of the catheters. Still can't catheter himself. He's still got a permanent one in. Constantly having urinary tract infections. But I guess where I'm trying to go with this is I am constantly trying to motivate him and get him to work harder and be stronger and everything, and yet it sometimes it feels like it's a losing battle, and he gets tired of listening to me and having me push him. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I just love you. Like, I don't want you to give up. Like, don't give up. And so, I don't know, now they're saying that we need to go back to the hematologist. Numbers don't look good. He said, maybe I should send you to MD Anderson. Well, we all know what MD Anderson means. MD Anderson means cancer, you know? So, don't want to go there yet, but hopefully it's a JAK mutation thing. But, you know, through this whole thing, I just keep trying to be positive for him and telling him you can do it. Like yesterday I was out at the pool with him, trying to, you know, I was trying to get a little relaxation in myself, and then him and Marion came out, and so I was trying to, you know, like motivate him to do more, and he just doesn't want to do more. And I'm just like, come on, it's beautiful outside. Like he didn't even want to go to the pool yesterday. And I was like, come on, you gotta come outside, it's sunny and it's warm and the pool feels great and I'm on a floaty and do you understand, yesterday was the very first time I've taken the time, we've lived here 4 years now, next month it'll be 4 years. Yesterday was the first time that I personally, by myself, got on a floaty and literally floated around on the water in that pool for over an hour, relaxing. That never happens, guys, ever. I was like, wow, this pool's nice, I like it. But actually, I was like, you know what, I need to try this pool out. It's been 4 years, I cannot believe it, guys. And so, and even my housekeeper, Nudie, she was just like, Miss Theresa, you need to take more time to relax. And it's like I was trying to tell Matt, my graphic artist, my editor, I feel guilty if the caretaker is here taking care of Lamar. I literally feel guilty if I sit down and rest, or if that caretaker actually sees me watching a movie. Weird, right? But in my mind, I think they're thinking, oh my God, why am I even here? Her lazy ass just sitting over there on the couch watching TV. And I'm like, why would I think they think that? Because I guess because I think it's weird. It's all me. I've got it in my head. But I'm thinking, if I'm busy, that's why I need them here to help take care of Lamar. If I'm not busy and I'm relaxing and I'm watching a movie or I'm laying in the pool on a floaty, I think they're thinking, lazy ass bitch, get off your ass and come take care of your husband. But I know that's not what they're thinking, but that's what I'm thinking. So I'm just always on the go. I never want anybody to see me rest and relax, because then why do I have help? Why do I have a housekeeper? Why do I have a caregiver? Why do I have all this help if I'm gonna have time to sit and watch a movie? I don't know, it's weird. It's all in my head, but that's how I think. But anyways, that's probably not what they're thinking at all. But I literally can't take care of Lamar 24/7. I can't. It's too big of a job. He requires constant care, like seriously. And if I'm busy taking care of him, then there's 5,000 other things that aren't getting taken care of. But back to him and trying to keep him motivated. I just don't want him to give up yet. And so my way of showing my love is to continue to inspire him and push him and say, come on, you got to get better, you got to get stronger. And I was even asking him this the other day, I was like, why do you feel like you're not any stronger? Like, I thought by now we would be back to at least where he was before he fell. And we're not even close to it. So I don't know if that fall back in October last year just did so much damage psychologically that he's so scared to do it. Because like yesterday when he was in the pool, he had the life jacket on and he kept griping about the life jacket choking him, because they float up around your neck. And I said, well, instead of using the life jacket, why don't you use the floaty belt that you used to use before you fell? And he said, no, this is much safer. And I'm like, you're in the water. You're not gonna fall. You're in the water. So just wear the belt. And he was like, no. And I'm like, you've been doing three, I call them laps, but they're not laps, but 3 times doing his little thing from the hot tub to the end of the pool. I said, you've been doing that now forever. Like, that's what you were doing before you fell. Like, can't we get up to 4 times, 5 times? No, I don't have the energy. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist. I don't have a clue of what that fall did to him psychologically to make him so apprehensive and so scared. But I just know on my end, I have to be the cheerleader, the trainer, the person that keeps him going, because he just wants to give up all the time. But anyways, look where we're setting. Look at here. I think it's time for a reveal. So just FYI, we have one more round of strip lighting that goes underneath the island. So instead of just 1 row of strip lights under the island, there's supposed to be 2. So we still have that to put in here. We still have the strip light that goes underneath that dresser over there. And we've got a special grill being made for this, show you guys, for this attic access. We don't want to put an ugly cover on it to make it look like it's an attic access. So Tashina had the idea of, just make it look like the rest of the vents. So if you literally make it look like the rest of the vents, then people are just going to think it's a really big, like, return air vent or something. So I don't know. Yeah. And then I went and ordered these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lucite and gold legs for the 2 white love seats that I'm sitting on, and they're still too short. So I need to get back online now and see if I can find an even taller one, because Sergio said, oh, you're already not liking how short these legs are that are on here, because I feel like I'm setting very short right now, and I feel if I put these on, we're going to be another inch shorter. So it'd be nice if I could go up a little bit taller yet. So I'm going to go see if I can find some taller ones. So that's what's on the agenda. So, oh Lord, no. Good thing they're lucite and they don't break, right? Ah. So, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Getting ready tonight for all of our stuff that we're doing in my online community called Next Level. If you have not checked out, there's still that piece of glass sitting over there. That piece of glass needs to go to the garage. But see, this is the other dresser that needs under counter lighting put on it also. But I think it's time for a tour. I think we are ready for a tour. Look how pretty that looks down there. Yes, everything looks so good. The strip lighting, everything. I think we're ready for a special tour. I do believe. Valentina. Hi, Valentina. So, like I said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Got to see a little bit of the drone action going on. Getting ready to work on some stuff for Next Level that I've got to get put in for our Zoom tonight. So with that said, guys, I hope you have a fantastic week. Remember, it's Monday, and you know what I like to say on Mondays? It's a fresh new slate. This is a fresh new week. We get to create whatever we want to have happen this week. Fresh new week, fresh slate. Make it happen, make it happen. Yes. And I'm so happy in my new and improved closet. So stay tuned for the tour. So until then, bye.